morning, guys. Brandon and I are back. We're going to take you guys along with us for a Sunday.
Yeah, welcome. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We really appreciate it in advance, but let's take you with us on this Sunday. All right, so the first thing we got to do today is breakfast. So we are going to make scrambled eggs, turkey bacon, and some bagels. I think Rachel's probably only going to have half a bagel. I'm going to go with the full bagel. We typically do sandwiches, but I think we're going to change it up a little bit. Just not stack them together and just eat them separately. Still good, but...
Also, not just any bagels. We're using French toast bagels.
Ooh, oh my, I can smell
and
them.
Let me tell you, these are divine. Wow. They're my favorite bagels.
I can smell like the cinnamon off of these. I don't know if you can smell them through the camera, but...
I'm on bagel duty.
So we're going to be making scrambled eggs today. Rachel's a big fan of the scrambled eggs. I personally like omelets. Comment below which one you prefer. But today we're going to go with the scrambled eggs. And honestly, just with the omelet, it's like easier to make a sandwich. But because we're not making a sandwich, we're going the scrambled way. But we're also using these like egg makers. It's like a substitute for eggs. It's not necessarily egg whites, but the macros are still really good. 0 fat, 5 protein, so we go with it. Rachel's a big fan of these. I'm a big fan of the actual egg whites, but we tend to switch off every week.
All right, so yesterday we went to Brandon's mom's house and she gave us this Asian pear. These are so good. I can't even explain the texture. It's like a cross between like an apple and a pear, I feel like. You'd say that's accurate?
Yeah.
They are like my favorite fruit in the whole world. So we're going to cut this one up. And they're huge. But she gets them at H Mart. So, no, you're going to bruise it. So we are going to cut this up and have this as well for breakfast. So we got our breakfast made.
As you can see, we got the pear. Whoa. Thanks, Netflix. So we got the bagel. Rachel put a little bit of butter on half of mine. Oh, hold up. Let me mute that. So we got the bagel. One half of the bagel has butter on it. Then we have the Asian pear. We have the turkey bacon. And then we have the eggs with some pepper and salt on it. This looks absolutely amazing, and the macros are spectacular. That's probably the best part about this meal. There's practically like no fat. Really, the most fat is probably coming from the butter on the bagel.
And we still use, like, I can't believe it's not butter, so still pretty low fat there. And there's a little fat in the turkey bacon, but
yeah, so high protein, got some vitamins from the pears, a lot of protein, and most importantly, it's gonna taste great.
Yep, I have mine on my lap. And then this is Brandon's mom. Brandon's mom got me some cardamom tea the other day. So it's this packet. It has like everything already in the packet. So you just take it out, pour boiling water over it, and this is how it comes out. But it's got cardamom tea, milk powder, I guess, to kind of substitute for like a creamer, but it's actually really good. It's really growing on me. So we'll have to let her know we like it.
All right, so we just got to the gym. We're about to do a HIIT workout. We're both feeling pretty sore because we did legs for the first time in a minute yesterday. So our legs are feeling it, but we're here nonetheless. And we're gonna take you guys through what we're about to do. All right, so it's Sunday, and on Sundays, we typically try to do HIIT workouts, and that's exactly what we're gonna do today. So Rachel and I, we train like hybrid athletes. We do strength training, we run, we like to do a lot of functional lifts as well on top of our traditional strength training exercises. So what we're doing today is first we like to typically do a warm up on the treadmill. We typically walk for about like 3 to 5 minutes and then do a little slight jog for the next 5. So all in all, like 10 minutes on the treadmill just to warm up, get our bodies acclimated, get ourselves ready to work out. But after the warm up, for the actual HIIT workout, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 different stations set up. We're probably gonna aim for 3 rounds. So it should take us about like a little, probably close to 30 minutes to complete this. But the main goal of this is high intensity, try to keep your heart rate up, and just, you know, try to keep the body moving. So the first thing we got is the treadmill. So we will jog for 3 minutes on here. We typically like to do an incline just to add that extra challenge on there. So as soon as we're done with the 3-minute jog, we're gonna jump over here to box jumps. We're gonna do a set of 10. You really don't need it too high. What I try to do is jump as high as I can with each rep and actually try to not bend my knees, especially when it's a lower elevation. So, lance off, down, up, and that's box jumps. The next thing is burpees. So you either love or hate these, but we try to add them. Not our favorites, but they definitely get the heart rate going. So do a push-up, jump up, and we're gonna try to do 10 of these. The next thing is gonna be a superset with Russian twists and suitcases. So we're gonna have a weight, I think we're only using 10 pounds. We're gonna do Russian twist, suitcase, Russian twist, suitcase, and we're gonna do that for 10. Next thing we got is figure eights. So this is for the shoulders. Get those boulder shoulders. So we're gonna pick up the weight. We got 20 pounds here, and you're literally just gonna go in like a figure eight motion. So arms straight. Try to keep your body as stable as possible. Just like a figure eight. And we're gonna do these for 10. So for the last thing, we have another kind of full body movement. Really focus on the abs and shoulder stability. So we're gonna do a shoulder press, keep the weight in the air, and we're going to lift our legs up. You're gonna really want to engage your core on this. So you're gonna lift your knees up, and we're gonna do 10 with each arm. Or 10 with each arm, does that make sense?
10 on each arm.
10 on each arm.
Well,
and this is definitely not about speed. You can go as slow as you want. Just be sure to engage your abs and keep your body as stiff and tight as possible. And that's one round of the circuit. All right, I actually forgot one thing. So there's actually 7 things on the circuit. It's decline push-ups. Can't believe I forgot that. But we're gonna use this box here. You're gonna put your feet up. And it's almost gonna be like an abbreviated handstand. But you're just gonna press. And we're gonna do 10 of those. So you should feel it on your shoulders. But again, this is our HIIT workout. We like to do these every so often, just to kind of change it up again. We like to train a bunch of different ways just to keep it interesting, just to keep it fun. And we do like these days. Because it's HIIT, again, we're really going to try to keep our heart rates up. There's not a lot of rest. The rests are honestly in between each set. But yeah, I think that's the point of it, is really just to keep our heart rates up.
You'll notice that there's a few different weights at each station because Brandon and I obviously do not use the same weights for all of these things. But ultimately with all these exercises, it's not really supposed to be aimed for heavy weights. It's more so just like a little bit of weight to add a little bit of resistance. But everything, we're not going our heaviest. We're not trying to max out our weight. It's just a little bit of extra challenge for us. But the weight is really kind of unimportant here. It's more so like the movement and just keeping it going throughout the circuit.
Exactly. And with every one of these days, we have a lot of strength building days. Those are my favorites, but we like these.
These are mine because they're quick.
Yeah. All right, let's get it. Let's go.
So I got one more set. Rachel's on her last set of treadmills, or she started her last thing of treadmills. I'm right behind her. I'm dying. But if anyone's trying this, you got this. Let's get it.
So we just finished. It took Brandon about 29 minutes, give or take. It took me 32 minutes. So right around that 30 marker is kind of where we aim to be. We realized once we were done with it, the first half, like the running, the jumps, the burpees, and the abs was like a lot of cardio back to back to back. And then we had like our upper body at the end, which was nice because you really push yourself through the cardio, but it was very difficult to get through the first half of the circuit. And then you kind of have a little break and did upper body before starting running again, which was nice, but it was definitely difficult. I like these workouts. I feel like they challenge me mentally because it's like really on your own to like keep yourself accountable to keep going through the next step, and then also to like make sure you're doing all the reps. Like I remember when we first started working out and doing these types of workouts, I ain't even gonna lie, I would do like 6 to 10 occasionally. Like if I was tired, I'd just be like, oh, like the last 2 burpees, it's fine. But like now that we've done them for a while, like we really keep ourselves accountable, and I feel like it's really on you mentally to like push yourself to the next step as quick as possible and then to get all the reps in.
Yeah, because you could easily cheat it because there's no one here to hold you accountable except for yourself. So, and Rachel's a trooper. She's been killing it. I think we both have.
Yeah. We like go through phases where we are like workout crazy, where we're like, we have to work out every single day, and then we go through phases, just like everyone else out there, that we're like so unmotivated. We're slowly starting to get like more and more motivated, but we've learned that if we take a really long break, it's so much harder for us to get motivated to go because we're like, every workout is such a challenge. Like no matter how easy the workout is, like it's challenging because you haven't worked out in a while. So I think we're slowly starting to get back into it. We've gone like 4 times the last week, and we're very adamant about going this week a bunch. So
yeah, and I think for us, it's better when we have a goal. And right now we don't have a goal. We're still thinking about what we want that goal to be. But once we figure that out, the world is our oyster.
Yeah, I think also right now, like we do workout classes Monday and Wednesdays. We try to like train hybrid, so we try to get like a HIIT workout in. I really am trying to do some more running, so like we want to also have like a long run day, but then we also want to weight lift, so we're like in a spot where we have like too many like
it's like there's not enough time in the week.
Yeah, there's not enough days to do all the workouts that we have planned, so I think we just need to get more on like a schedule.
Yeah, we'll get there though. Yeah. But I'm happy we came today. Again, if you guys like these workouts, let us know. We're happy to do more and let you guys know, or share with you guys what we do on a weekly basis in terms of our workouts. But right now we are about to continue on our Sunday and
then go to the grocery store. There's nothing like working out and then going to the grocery store, in my opinion, because you like want to buy healthy things.
Yeah, the only thing is I sweat a lot in the gym and I'm soaked right now. Luckily, I brought a change of shirt in the car, so I'm gonna change into that, but it is still very cold outside, and being sweaty and then going outside in the cold, not a good combo.
Okay, so usually Brandon and I make a shared grocery list so he can edit this note too, but this is our grocery list, and then we put the meal plan down at the bottom, and then if there's things that I want from other stores like Publix, air fried chicken nuggets and pizza, and then things that we get at other stores, but this is the main one up here. Anybody else's husband dance through the grocery store? Let's just see how long he goes. Oh. So over here we have our like vegetables, fruits. A lot of this is we're going to do a meal prep chicken fajita thing for in the crock pot for meal prep throughout the week. And then we always get some fruits. So we got strawberries, grapes for that. Lettuce, because we've been on a huge salad kick. This is our chicken. We got 2 packs of chicken breasts. And then this is just kind of our staples, Greek yogurt. We use the plain Greek yogurt for the fajitas as like a substitute for sour cream. Got our enchilada, chicken broth, black beans. All of that's going to go in the, chunky guac. All of that is going to go in the meal prep. And then we got some tortillas. This is for our fish tacos. And then this is hands down the best corn that you can possibly get in the store, in my opinion, other than fresh. Fresh beats everything. But this is really good. It's going to go in the enchiladas. And then also pepper and onion blend. And then I'm going to have Brandon put his over this so that he can get a little bit more carbs. Edamame for snacking. We got cheese. I refuse nowadays to buy shredded cheese, so I always buy the block and then just shred it myself. And then we got some pasta for one of the nights, and then I cannot pass up a king cake. Mardi Gras is coming up in March, and every time I see one in the store, I get it because I always come to Mardi Gras the day of, and they're always sold out. So we've already gotten a cinnamon one like 2 or 3 weeks ago. So this time we got the cream cheese one. So I'm excited to see how it is. And then, of course, we got our trusted pole to hang up our curtains.
One random comment about this chunky guac. We were trying to find, and typically we get avocados, but in the store, all of the avocados were hard as a rock. So there was actually another woman in there looking for a ripe avocado as well. She couldn't find anything. She ended up going to get some guac as well. Because,
yeah, that was Brandon's genius idea. He was like, let's just go get some guac. And I was like, that's so smart.
Yeah, so.
Those are for our fish tacos tonight, though. And potentially the chicken fajita dish later on as well.
But yeah, this is the squad. This is the grocery haul for today or this week. All right, so we just put all the groceries away. Now we're going to start on the dinner prep. Right now we are thawing out the ahi tuna steaks. So these are the steaks that we're using. Macros are amazing. It's like 1 fat, 29 protein per. So we're actually going to go ahead and just thaw out all 4 of these fillets. And then we can get going with the cooking. And the tuna steaks are now on the cast iron pan. We put a little salt and pepper on each one. As soon as we flip it back over, we'll do the same thing on the other side.
Looking good.
So we have some corn tortillas. We're throwing them on the pan. Just warm them up a little bit. So now we're just chopping up the tuna.
We usually like it a little more pink in the center, but that's okay. We haven't cooked this in a very long time. But we'll each get 2, and then we'll put them on our tacos. I have flour tacos. Brandon prefers corn.
Yeah, for the flour ones, these are
Carb
counter, so low carbs. Throwing some lettuce on these. And then we'll also have some of this guac, and I'll probably eat some of this leftover fried rice that we have that we need to get rid of just for a little extra carbs. And I love fried rice, so never hurts. And then I forgot, we also have this Boom Boom shrimp sauce, which we like to throw on the tacos, which is just another nice little touch.
So this basically, our fish tacos would have been our dinner when we filmed our What I Eat in a Day, but instead we went to go celebrate Brandon's dad's birthday. But here's the final product.
Product.
Mine doesn't look as good, but I ended up actually putting soy sauce on mine. So I just don't like spicy things, and the Boom Boom sauce was a little spicy for me. So, but yeah,